Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Offworld Trading Company. Last time it was a bit of a domination against us. We lost massively. And I know I said I was going to change things up a bit in the next play, but since that one doesn't really count, that was a whitewash. I think what we'll do is we'll play, pretty much a standard game again, and we'll change up next episode, provided this, goes to... It's not, a whitewash one way or the other. At least there's a fight. Now, I did actually just start a game, and it froze on me, and it was very annoying, because what I had was, I had this map, and I'd only found 2 entire spots of water on the entire map. And I managed to grab both spots of water, immediately upgrade the base without unpausing, and grab a load of good stuff with the only 2 spots of water on the entire map, and then the game froze. So frustrating. Oh, right, well, let's get started. The good old-fashioned normal skirmish start. And let's start looking around. I will pause when we start talking about a decision about where to go, just so I can run you through my logic. I think people tend to like, understanding what's going on, rather than me just clicking things and having no, logic related to the game. You'd like to hear my thinking. So there seems to be water. Not quite the clumps I'd like for science, but there is water. This is a bit of a horrible map. So much terrain. It's very hilly.
High levels of iron.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, a geothermal vent.
A geothermal vent. Right. So, can I just say, this is a very, very strange map. This can be used by scientific. But there are nice levels of, iron there. And honestly, the water doesn't play for scientific. You need clumps, proper clumps. This isn't really enough. Aluminium, a little bit low on. Water, we're a little bit low on. I mean, they're all 1s, aren't they? Yeah. Which is crazy.
High levels of carbon found.
Carbon. More, yeah, it's not an iron play, right? So here's the play. It's not Scavenger, right? There's no point really going Scavenger. Unless you were playing Scavenger to avoid the focus on... what's it called? Steel. If you played Scavenger to avoid the focus on steel, you could theoretically get away with it. And it wouldn't be a terrible idea. It's not a science map. Definitely not a science map. Possibly a robot map, considering the amount of steel. But honestly, I'm not a massive fan of robots in most circumstances. They tend to lose too much of the production tree. I like them, but I don't want to play them. That's the problem. I want to like them, I think is the real way to put it. It could be an expansive play. I do like expansive. They work. They're the generic faction. They work all the time. I think the issue with Scavenger here is you can get the carbon, and it really would benefit the Scavengers. You'd be completely ignoring playing the steel game. But I think steel is going to be fairly cheap. Not crazy cheap. But it won't be bad. Aluminium will be a little bit more of a tough sell. I will do some more scanning. I think that's really the only play here. Is this terrain? I can't tell. This is flat area. Probably worth a scan up there. We've got to run the scans up there, I think. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time scanning. I don't like spending much time scanning. I want to try and get the
medium levels of
area as much as possible.
Scientific colony founded.
Where was that? Okay, yeah, I thought they'd try and take advantage of this. Weird for going for scientific, but okay. I think the play here is to scan this, hope it's aluminium, play Scavenger. I know we played Scavenger last time we lost, but if we play Scavenger here, we can get silicon to make glass. We can use... Is it silicon to make glass? Yeah. Silicon to also make advanced circuits and stuff, electronics and all that. And there's carbon, right? Carbon should allow this. We'd have to play the carbon immediately. And we'd want to play first the carbon, then the aluminium, and then a water spot. Probably one of these 3. But I probably will want to do a scan there, just to hope it's...
colony founded.
No. Okay. So yeah, I think it's an ignore the steel game. There's plenty of, iron to be turned into steel. I don't think it's going to be a shortage. Water might be an issue. Water is going to be a limiting factor here. And it's possible to go for robots, actually, and just ignore the water game. But the problem is, if we get an early number of water things under our belt, we could run away with the game. Question is, do we have enough limiting... It's limited water. If we play the water, we could come out on top. We could also be crippled by it. We could be crippled by this lack of water. It's a risky play, right? Robots would allow us security, but they would also mean that we need steel, which means we need to compete. I'm going to get like 3 there or something. Which means we'd probably need to start up here. There isn't really a good starting position. Oh, robots, sorry. You can see where we're having issues. And we could play here and just dominate water and just be like, yeah, now you're going to have to fight over the very few water spots there are on the map. Or we could grab silicon and start base up here. It's a really tough sell. But at the end of the day, I think this is maybe a scavenger map. So for scavenger, we want this one aluminium. We also want any immediate aluminium we could get. It's not much. We could nick water to begin with and instantly dominate this water. 2 water there. Oh, we need the carbon. You need carbon to start off with. Aluminium would probably be okay, and you don't tend to use a lot of aluminium in the game. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to play Crush the Water with the Scavenger. 2 water. Carbon. And ignore the aluminium. The other choice is something like an early silicon. I don't find the early silicon play important. Robot would be the other choice, really, and to avoid playing the water game. Squish the water so that people are going to have water issues, but that would cause water to spike, and whoever really wins the water game would be dominating. Play a lot of electronics early. Need the steel. So probably something like here, so we're close to the steel. Get the steel, get the iron, get steel going. No, I don't see that as a viable play.
Let's get those
Scavenger.
and see what we can use. This colony isn't going
Water.
to build itself.
Gee, is there ice up here? There is, but is it playable? Nope, not playable. So it is all about the water. Actually, there's a tiny bit, right? There's a tiny bit. And I want carbon. I have to have carbon.
High levels of aluminum found. Expansive colony
What's
founded.
that? Oh, high levels of aluminum. Hello. Early geothermal, okay. And you're claiming that already. There's a high source of water. Okay, well, we missed out on that high source of water.
High levels of silicon found.
In hindsight, could have probably played Expansionist with that amount of water. Yeah, I would have played Expansionist. In hindsight. But it's okay. So the early play for the water is actually going to be debilitating for us. It's actually got no advantages, and we've got no aluminium. I'm hoping for carbon shipments. We're going to have a very slow start here. This is our 2 aluminium that we want. It's close to base.
The black market is online.
Oh. I forgot about the early black market. I'm an evil person. What I might do is I might change our water to over here and delete these, because this produces so much more water. And then delete these and put something else here.
1,000.
Sure, I'll bid you up to 3.
5.
No.
Bidding will begin
1,000. 6,000.
I've got an extra claim going around.
1,000. 8,000.
probably want to go in for power.
So.
Do we have any geothermals left on the map? I don't think there are. So it's probably going to end up being something like wind. Let's check what the wind is like. There's a decent spot there for wind. And what's it like for solar? Yeah, not brilliant. It's a wind map. Which of course means that people are going to find it difficult to actually put things in clusters, which means that power is going to be the play early on here. Start up with wind. I could have gone for the aluminium mine, but I don't think anyone's going to try and claim aluminium. I could, of course, be wrong. And we'll have our upgrade fairly soon as we've got, you know, all of our aluminium sent over
The
from this
black
nice mine.
market is online.
Expansive colony expanded.
Bloody quick, but what did I tell you? Oh, no, 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 no! You've got to place the aluminium there. There's only one chance for me to beat this. I need 6 grand. If I lose this aluminium, we have trouble. I've already claimed the spot. I can't undo that. Should have gone for the aluminium. I didn't expect that early. That was crazy. Right, I could spend 2 grand, and I could upgrade my number of claims, and I could then play the aluminium. How much does the aluminium need? It's 10 iron. We've got 10 iron. So let's sell 10 of that. Sell anything we need to, really. Get the claim. Get the mine. I'll race you. Oh yeah! I thought that was almost GG for a moment. If we hadn't got that, that'd have been GG. Now, it did cost us a lot of money. Set us back. Could have gone far worse. We'll want another carbon. Probably get the 2 here or the 2 here. Well, we can't do anything about that. Power's fairly cheap.
The black market is online.
Steel is running at 74. Shortage of food. Honestly, you should be black marketing all the time in Scavenger since you use it so much.
Not a
Upgrade.
problem.
Right.
We'll have this done in a jiffy. I just need to locate some spare parts.
Any more carbon shipped? I need to be able to set up a carbon thing. Ah, come on. The 3 of carbon there. There we go. Get that. Ah, the water's been taken. We claim these 2 water. Please sit down there. Nope. Okay, so that's water out of the game. We will need to claim this so we can get our bonus. I don't think we have to worry about misentertainment. You're going to have problems with water. You're going to have so much problem with water. Misproduction. You've got a little bit of water there. Mislaunch is going to be the issue. So I've got a water piling in. I think we need to go for electrolysis reactor. And then glass.
Expansive colony expanded.
Yeah. So it's mislaunch we have to worry about.
2,000.
Oh, I really actually was going to go for this.
1,000.
I need the silicon.
1,000. 8.
I'll bid you up to 10. If you get 10, nope.
1,000.
I can't compete with that. Not on my current debt.
So.
Right, grab the glass furnace. Put it there. I don't want to put too much near my base. Shortage soon? Right, can I buy that? What else can I sell to make that? And... ready. A little bit more? A little bit more cash? There we go. That's probably completely and utterly worth it there. We can afford to just brute force the upgrade. It would save us money.
Who are all these new people? I don't know everybody's name yet.
Food. Now I do need to keep these somewhat separate. Put the food there. Looks like food might be the play because the water people are getting, but they're using it for multiple different things. Another electrolysis reactor. And another food. Controlling all the water on the map is going to be tough.
Expansive colony
Underground
expanded.
nuke this water. Although, honestly, I'd prefer to take out orange. Oh my god, actually, you've jumped ahead. Orange is falling behind. We need to nuke this. This one here, this red. Probably protected. Oh, worth a... Good, good, right. That's going to help. That'll slow you down. This is EMP worthy. How long till EMP? Not long. So Scavenger, because you have a lot shorter time on your things. What are they called? Black Market. You can basically keep using it. And honestly, Black Market is so good. Completely worth it.
The black market is online.
Shortage on electronics soon. And carbon.
New land is available for auction.
1,000.
Bidding will begin at
Ah, it's mutiny. Great.
1,000.
I don't need it. I've got 2 already producing a lot.
7,000.
I don't think I can afford to compete anyway.
1,000.
There's a 2 here if I need it. I mean, I know it gives you a claim, but...
sold.
I'm going to go for early game food. I'm going to buy some electronics. I'm going to sell them low. I'll sell them high. Sorry. Buy them low, sell them high. He throws down my food. Predictable. So predictable. This one's not even built though.
The black market is online.
Controlling more water on the map is probably the right play right now, actually. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. By the way, slant drilling, if it comes up, will be the one that will sort everyone for life. Slant drilling will basically, you know, finish the game. Because it allows anyone to pretty much dig anywhere and be like, yeah, I got all my stuff. It would be disadvantageous for anyone else to get it. Short of electricity? Yeah, shame. I will pay 10 grand for this if I can get the 10 grand. Or I could go for some early purchases of stock. Who has a lot of water? Yeah, probably should have done something with that. I don't see as particularly worthwhile purchasing. Missile launch would probably be the right idea. Oh, how predictable you are.
Scientific colony expanded.
There we go. Scientific colony is up to level 2. That took them a while, gotta say. Not very impressive. Running a loss on food, which is really ramping up the debt, but any second now it'll be back. Bam. Still 10 grand for the upgrade? Yeah. And we lost a lot of money there, but... these things happen. These things happen. How's our glass doing? Needs silicon. Okay, well, buy silicon then. I've got the money. And... thinking machines. Yes.
For auction. Bidding will begin at
8,000.
I want this.
9,000.
This spells domination in terms of food. It's, you know, a lot of money, but it's
Sold.
worth it. So worth it. Domination in terms of food. No one can compete now. So good for us. Right. And I think another EMP here is in order. Just keep them down. Let them know their place. They're not trading in food. We've pretty much got the domination there, and it's really doing us a lot of good. It's the water supply. That's the problem, right? People are spending their water on other things, but not food. And they are right. They have a choice. They can either go for fuel and oxygen or food. And they've gone fuel and oxygen, and it's really harming them. But we're going to call it here for this episode. I've been EnterElysium. We're doing fairly well. I think we correctly identified water. I didn't think it was going to be the play, but it is. And it's having the knock-on effect, as you can see it in the price of food. Hopefully we can dominate this mid-game. It's not going to be the long game play, but it's going to be the mid-game play. A long game play looks like it might be electronics, if electronics keep at that price. But I've been EnterElysium. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, remember to like and not subscribe. Please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next part for some decent domination. Stay shiny.